Thanks, Vi, for the follow.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to Dice and Dynamics. Do you have a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior, two women kissing?
Hey,
Um,
fucking men.
Woo! What the fuck?
Here's Duboneth. She's not actually in this campaign, and neither is she.
Is
But
she in this campaign? Is she in this campaign?
with the penny a day donation,
You two can fund our next commission of Duvanith and Majnari
Our
kissing.
donation link is down below. Jesus
we do
Christ.
promise to send you
Wait,
letters
hi.
incessantly.
But more importantly, hi, and welcome to Dice and Dynamics, a live play Twitch D&D show where we take the books WotC has made and make them better.
Wrong.
We are doing Descent into Avernus, and we are going to... Jason?
Thank you for that stunning introduction, Fish. As you all have clearly seen, my pleas to Big Chair have paid off, and I have been elevated from the surface of the floor of this room to a seated position behind a desk.
Big
And-
Death came through.
Big Desk came through. Our sponsors at Big Desk. Last we left our heroes, they were towards the end or the culminating side of a bar crawl that brought them to several locations across the Baldur's Gate area, to include Low Lantern, the tavern in which Amric Van Thamper is known to run his seedy money lending business. After some conversation that occurred inside of Low Lantern and a spotting of Rhea Mantlemorn, the party followed Olin to the Temple of Gond, where there was an interaction with Jock and questions asked to Jock's question machine, who produced a series of somewhat helpful, somewhat cryptic answers to various questions that you all had, and that is where we will pick up. Just after Silkez had asked the question machine its final question for the day.
I like to think Mina has just walked in after talking to the Triton lady in the hallway.
Yeah, I think she, like, stumbles back and she's like, okay, babe, oh, babe, yeah.
Hello. Welcome back.
Babies, how are we?
Other than how are you?
I'm asking the group. Olin can answer. How are you, Silkez?
I'm fine.
Okay. Marty?
Good. We have to go to Candlekeep, apparently. Which is... Oh, right, I'm drunk.
Oh,
Which is like, it's fine.
So, we found out a few things, one of which is that information concerning where Erlin is from can be found in Candlekeep, and that Rhea wants to speak to us about the state of Favius Krieg. I feel like those are the two most important bits. Everything else is
Okay.
Yeah, have
So
you ever heard of Barovia before?
No, I'm not even gonna think about that right now.
Drunk as
Olin?
fuck.
Baby?
Mm.
Ellen? We are, of course, gonna sort of drop You're gonna have to wait until we get our money. Because I do not have enough to travel.
If
Two.
you don't want to go, I can go myself. It's perfectly fine.
I would not go if I didn't want to go, Olin. I have absolutely no problem not doing things I don't want to do.
Okay.
Believe me. Don't say stuff like that to me. Do not disrespect me like that. I
Okay.
do a lot of... Anyways, not the point. What was I getting at? How long have you been here, Olin?
Olin's gonna look to Jacques.
I think it's been, what is it, 3-ish months at this point?
3 months, and you didn't think to bring the boy to Candlekeep, the big library? 3 months, and you could have walked on over there and found out answers there. I mean, did you even mail him, Jacques? Did he? Did he forget about it?
Are you aware how far a distance Candlekeep is from Baldur's Gate?
It's a few days' ride.
Oh my god, a few days ride. I must not know how far things are. I mean, what with me coming here from Luskin?
What I'm saying is I don't necessarily have the bandwidth in my schedule to just make trips. And plus, to get in the gate, you need to bring something that the readers of Candlekeep have never seen before. To get entrance...
Trips? Olin is not just a trip. Olin's background and his ambition is not just a trip. Also, Olin is special. I think he would have been allowed. And something they haven't seen before. You got a machine that talks to God.
I can't readily put it. I can't readily put it on a cart and bring it there. Also, they're more concerned with written word, arcane glyphs, spells, spell scrolls, things of that nature.
Could you ask the
Could have given them
to
the
tell you
blueprints, maybe.
what to bring to them?
I'm telling you what to bring to them. They need an addition or something that they've never seen before to allow you through their... You could obviously go to the Court of Air, which is the area just outside the actual library itself, with the bookbinder shop and things like that.
Oh, like something that it could say on a piece of paper that you could have, got Olin through. It's okay. Well,
we got that. We got books on, like Olin and Silkes have got them books with the devil stuff, and we're fine. We're fine. I'm just saying, 3 months is a really long time to not even mention Candlekeep. But Olin, baby, he didn't mention Candlekeep to you, right? Like, I'm not looking like a big... I know to a degree I am looking like an asshole doing this, but I want to make sure that I'm justified.
I did not know where Candlekeep was, so I never questioned it. I was mostly trying to figure out who I was.
Okay, either way, 3 months is really long time. Just finding about Candlekeep now, motherfucker.
Right. I think that would probably be best if you all found a place to get put up for the night.
We have to go talk to Rhea first.
Who?
Mind your business, Shock. I just yelled at you. Turn around. Go back to bed.
He's gonna shrug and say, "I've been yelled at before."
Oh, Shock. Get out.
We're technically in his space, so
yeah.
we have to be the ones to get out.
This is a public area. It is a church.
This is his office specifically.
Not really. It's sort of like a guild hall / temple.
And also, this is his office, to be fair.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but
really,
it's a public space.
Let's go. Let's
We
go.
don't really let the public back here.
The question machine rolls its eyes.
Let's go.
I'm coming for you next. And she's pointing at the machine. I'm gonna put the fingers on the other side of that thing.
It makes angry eyes at you.
I want you to say it, Wing.
Arlen,
Yeah.
come on.
He waits, and once they walk out, he looks like a jock and goes, "I'm very sorry. I just not her. I don't care. I'm sorry for putting a hole in your closet earlier."
Oh, he'll wave his hand and say, "It's not a problem. I'll have someone with a bit of transmutation or something come down and give it a once over with a fabricate spell or something like that. It shouldn't be a problem.
It is not what you taught me, and I apologize.
Apology accepted, Olin.
When I will return, I will tell you everything I find out, and if I get my memory, I guess we will have a very long conversation together.
Sounds good. Best of luck to you finding Rhea, whoever that may be.
That's Silka's thing I just follow. Good luck with your friend. Sorry for rushing in. Hopefully you are good. And he'll walk out before it makes any more awkward conversations.
And that.
Oh wow!
You forget about
I
that?
just had a terrible joke.
Do
and
it. Do it.
I,
Do it.
as you're departing, he's gonna say, "Oh, no worries, I paid in advance."
You see him stutter step, but he still walks out.
He keeps walking.
Wow.
And that is why I do not conduct. My issue with temples and big buildings and such is, I mean, like they're like, we're devoted to religion and making the world a better place. Where is my other earring?
I think you might have dropped it when you threw her up in the alleyway.
Damn, I gotta go back and get them because I did steal these, and they're important to me because I stole them. But anyways, I'm just religion as an infrastructure, you know, with its place in politics and all that. I mean, religion should not be able to control laws. That being said, Evelyn, hi, baby.
What are we sleeping tonight?
We're gonna worry about that after we find Freya, because I think if Freya came into town, it's very important we address that.
What are you? You're intoxicated?
Oh, baby, I can.
Oh.
I'm fine.
Oh yeah, like a hangover in like 5 seconds.
I don't think I've ever seen that many shades of red go through someone's face in like
Definitely
5
not.
seconds.
I think I can make one other person sober. Does anybody else want to be sober?
Marty probably needs to be
Yeah,
If
sober.
you're
definitely
gonna,
Marty.
if I'm gonna like fix your horn tonight, being sober would be helpful.
Baby, it's like 2 a.m. I don't think we'll do that tonight.
Yeah. Well,
It still would be good for you to be sober.
Oh, that's where we can sleep over. We're gonna bum rush your mom.
What? Phrasing?
Phrasing?
Freezing.
Silkas and Olin, the duo.
We're just gonna impose it now.
I think we have like a guest room or two.
That wasn't
open.
better. That wasn't
Make that
better.
happen.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Anyways, come on over here, baby.
Marty will go over.
I'll be honest, I've actually never done this on somebody. Well, I did do it on somebody else, but not like that. I mean, I've only done it once, and it was
Getting better.
first, because my friend was whatever.
Is this gonna hurt?
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh my God.
So the thing is, I've never actually experienced so one time I put lay on hands on myself to get over being drunk, and also on several other drugs, don't ask. But it never actually gets it out of your system. It just like negates it. You know what I mean? So like your alcohol's still going through your head and all that. Like if you got poison and then you got it good, then it's still in there. So sometimes negative consequences, such as like, you know, liver disease or liver hardenings, like it still happens because that's like the other effects that are happening on your body. It is so crazy.
Yeah, and like
This-
the 2-second hangover is wow, that wakes you up. Oh my goodness.
For real. Not me.
I'm assuming we're walking
I'm
out
built
as she's
different.
doing all this.
Yeah, we're walking. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we gotta go. Oh, there's my urine. Olin,
Also, if
baby,
it's
can
2
you pick
a.m.,
that
should
up?
we be visiting
Oh,
Rhea?
where?
It's right there on
Well,
the floor.
Okay. He'll lean down and just snatch it up and hand it.
Thank you so much, baby.
I
Well,
don't
Rhea was
know.
out
Yep.
us.
Rhea was out at Low Lantern looking for us.
Yeah, like just like 30
Not
minutes
specifically.
ago. I'm just saying, we should find her. We should at least, I don't know, try. I worry about her being here, especially with Van Thamper gone. I'm a little scared that there might be, I don't know.
Because
Yeah,
she was
she
in
was-
charge of protecting Amric. So.
Right,
Yeah,
like
in retrospect, she
crazed,
was leaving the Low Lantern really quickly.
yeah, cause like crazed vigilantes with the Van Thamper gone. I mean, they're gonna start looking at. I mean, they're just gonna look for reasons to hurt people.
So should we start walking in the direction of Low Lantern again and see if we see her on our way back, or how do we want to do this?
Where's a ranger when you need one? God damn it.
That's the best we can do.
Yeah, I mean,
We are
Somewhere
out front,
lost in
of
the
temple.
mechanical doldrums of the player's handbook.
That's the best. That's our best bet.
alright, let's keep our heads
Short
on a
of-
swivel. Who here is the best looker out of us?
I think it's me. At least right now.
No, I agree.
Thank
Jason,
you.
there is a ranger class waiting to be approved by you. Just putting that out there.
I know.
So, and I also have the greatest amount of dark vision given.
Yeah,
So-
baby, why don't you get on up on EV3 so you can get that, you know.
Height?
Quiet, I am searching. Height.
Yeah.
Alright, I'd have to sit side saddle on its shoulder.
Okay. Is that gonna be a problem?
Silkez walks up to EV3 and
You guys have
Alright.
permission.
Put me on your shoulder, EV3.
EV3 will grab you by the waist with one very uncomfortable like clampy claw now at this point, and sit you on its shoulder, and then it will leave one hand up like this to serve as balance if you need it.
Lucas, did you
Yeah.
just put one hand? Your waist is so small. I mean, it was like one hand around. The other hand was just there to be nice.
Yes. Yes, my waist is small. Also, this is
Yeah,
I hate
it's pretty up
I hate
there, huh?
this.
Silkez,
Yes.
are you afraid of heights?
I'm not afraid of heights. I am afraid of being on things that technically have a mind of their own, so hate
It doesn't have
horses,
a mind
hate
of its
this.
own, really. It just follows orders.
It shrugs, and you feel yourself move up and then down.
Yes, Jeremina?
No, I was just trying to think if I've ever been on a horse.
I mean,
I would not recommend it.
yeah,
They
I haven't been on a horse, I don't think. No, I haven't. Not like, I've, gone on like a pony ride at like a birthday party
Okay.
once, but that's kind of it.
My brother-in-law tried to take me horse riding on multiple occasions, and I could not understand it for the life of me.
Right, because, again, beady eyes, full of
Beady
hate.
eyes. They're all out to get you. I can't explain it.
Really, when I say that I think horses were brought out of hell,
Agreed. Shall we walk?
oh my
So
God,
I
yeah,
can.
Rhea.
I want to get off of this as quickly as possible. So let's walk.
Jesus.
Mhm.
All right. Go ahead and make a perception check with advantage, assisted by Marty, and Evie.
Hey.
Hey, Lamau. Discord, I'm going to strangle you.
You haven't just gotten like one set of dice so far yet.
Perception check. Yeesh! That is a 9.
Oof.
With advantage?
Yeah.
A 3 and a 5.
All right. So as you're sitting atop EV3 and it's sort of moving slowly to allow you time to observe, the streets of Baldur's Gate at this advanced hour have emptied out pretty significantly, and you look down every alley and sort of every vantage point you can to look for the cloaked figure of Rhea Mantlemorn, and you do not find her.
I'm coming up empty. Do you guys see anything?
No,
Well,
not
baby,
really.
I kind of left my eyes at home.
That's fair. I
I
don't-
We know.
I was just going to say, I don't think she's out this late. I can't see anything. It seems like every place is just empty.
Well, she was out this late. Like, she
No, I
was
mean-
just here 30 minutes ago.
As in, wherever she was, she's not around now.
Oh, that makes sense. Well, we know where she lives. We'll just have to head out way early.
Yes, I think that would be a good idea. Can I get... EV3, put me down. Please.
Wow!
Okay.
That claw hand is the worst. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm working on a replacement. It's just taking
Even 30
forever.
puppies. Oh, this is nice. Actually, can you just keep walking around with me like this? This is cool.
Silkes gets both feet on the ground and he just like... Back where I belong.
So, Marty?
Hmm?
Walk us home?
Oh, yeah, sure. Marty will look to EV3 is like, off we go. And she will lead them in the direction of her family townhouse.
So, is your dad in the picture?
Mina!
I'm not.
I mean, it's complicated.
Oh, they're divorced?
Well, not technically.
Daddy
like
walk
they're
out?
technically he lives
Ooh.
up in Neverwinter. Like it was like I wouldn't say like it was like cordial, but like him like they're basically divorced, but they're not technically because it's I don't know.
So, separated, baby. The word you're looking for
Yeah,
is separated.
exactly. But he lives up in Neverwinter. I try to visit him every summer. It's kind of like been the thing since I was little.
Do you get like 2 candle misses or whatever? Do you get 2 birthdays? What's that like?
I mean, like we've never been like really big. Well, no, that's a lie. They give presents a lot. Like I guess kinda. I mean, like my birthday is in oh I forget the Fantasy Faerun September. So like I'm always like up in like Baldur's Gate for all my like all the holidays and stuff really. So, but Dad always sends stuff.
Oh, that's good. So, like, he's still active in your life.
Oh yeah, he's
Cool.
honestly like the best.
Why do you think they separate? I'm sorry, I can't ask. What I wanna know. I'm not trying to hit on Mom. I'm just being
I know you're not trying to hit on her, but that's a very personal question.
It was complicated. Like there was like some infidelity issues. I think.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And I think there I wasn't there for like the final argument or anything like that, but like I remember like hearing that. I was like she didn't think he took things seriously enough about things.
Apparently, I'm inclined to agree if there was a claim of
Oh
infidelity
no,
in the
it
mix.
wasn't on. It wasn't my dad.
Oh. Well, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Marty, I'm gonna ask this question, and I'm so sorry that I have to ask it sometimes. My brain just, I don't know. I've been really good recently. With who? Are they still in town? Do you know?
It was my nanny, and
Sorry, baby.
no, it's
Your nanny?
fine. Well, yeah, yeah,
You're
like,
very casual about this.
well, it was like 30 years ago now. Well, more than
Dude,
that,
that's
like
bad.
40 years ago or something like that. But like, no, they were together for like they were sorta together from like when I was like 8ish to when I was about like 14, I think. And then I think she has a I think she owns a restaurant on the other side of town though. Like apparently she and my dad still send each other candle night cards, which is sweet. Like after they started talking again.
Wait, so your dad sends the nanny candlelight cards?
Well, yeah, like she would always still come up and like be my nanny when I was up there.
She's
And so,
fucked
like-
your mom.
Huh?
She fucked your mom, and she went into your house. Okay, look, I mean, me and my husband. we would sleep with Drac. Like we would cheat on each other in the same room. But we never brought him over for cupcakes.
My
Like, we
God.
were
I mean,
birthdays.
like it was complicated. Like so.
Was she getting a deal? Was your parents getting a deal?
2 for
Like,
1.
Well, I think her mum was getting a deal based
Loyalty
on
card.
No, it was just
2 for 1
my
deal.
mom wanted. No, it's just mom really wanted someone who
she knew?
took care of, like cared about, like my health and well-being, to a degree that she didn't think my dad was meeting, and she refused to get a different nanny, but also he knew that I needed a nanny because he was busy at work, I think, something like that, and so.
There's a lot happening here that's not.
I just feel like there could have been other names. Marty, I think your mom's kind of bad.
I mean, she's not that bad.
Mm,
We be spilling the tea tonight, y'all.
I think that there's I think she's like a little unhealthy.
See, my thing
Oh,
with
yeah.
that is, again, I mean, me and my Bobby, we didn't have the best of things, and I'm getting a lot of similarities. Bringing the
It's
woman.
complicated. I'm only like saying what like I know about. So there's probably more to it than like people don't talk. Parents don't talk about their love life issues. You just kind of hear it through conversation, like asides every now and then.
I don't think there's any factor that could be added that's gonna make this look better for anybody involved. I don't know. Me and my Bubby never tried to bring our boyfriends or girlfriends around. Your
Jeremiah,
nanny
brother, I appreciate the
in
follow.
your house?
Missy, brother. Enjoy the show.
Like, I mean, where else would she be? I mean,
Not in your house.
In a
With a different
hotel,
job in a hotel.
in an alley. Anywhere
An
but
alley?
What? The fuck?
No, she was really nice. Like, she is nice. Like, she was actually the one that taught me how to cook.
Okay,
I'm sure
that's
she was
great.
nice. It's
Yeah.
the dynamics, Marty. It's the
Marty.
dynamics that are at play in your story. There's just a lot happening.
Have you talked to
there.
a therapist or like anybody about this besides like EV3 and I'm sure the mirror?
No, I've seen a therapist. Yeah.
Like
I've seen a
when?
therapist.
What, 40 years ago?
Hmm?
Like what, 40 years ago?
I mean, off and on. Like, but like it. I'm sure it looks weird to an outside perspective, but like it worked.
No, it didn't. Your parents are separated, Marty. It clearly didn't fucking work.
Well, no, I mean like not that part. Like obviously they're separated, but it's like I didn't get fucked up.
Of course you didn't, baby. That's why you're still 56 and living at home.
I'm 52, 53. I forgot.
4 years make
I'm not-
all the difference. I'm sorry.
Like that's like I've said before that is like still like barely an adult for a dwarf. I know we sort of age at the same rate as everyone else, but
Marty, speaking of your family home,
Oh,
as you
God.
approach, what does it look like?
so it is like imagine the house from Mary Poppins.
Okay, so like a row house?
Yeah, so like a row house with like several stories, very tall, no front yard or anything like that, but it is like wide enough that it's like, oh, clearly this is someone of like means, basically. And you're muted, Jason.
Okay, fair enough. You find your way to this somewhat upscale row house and approach the door. What happens next?
Marty will go ahead and pull out a key from her pack and go ahead unlock the door and very carefully sort of like pull it to try to make sure it doesn't creak.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
Mother bitch. Didn't even get my dice out yet. Fuck.
Tonight's episode is brought to you by Maury.
Literally.
We've made so many Fantasy Mori jokes that at some point it has to happen, especially because actual Maury Povich retired this week.
I was about to say his
really?
after
Yeah.
35 years, he has finally ended of telling people they are not the
Dang.
father.
Out of the biz.
I'm
Uh,
here for him.
a 15.
A 15? Okay, so you do a fairly good job sort of knowing to provide the door a little bit of lift to keep the hinges off of themselves. And you're able to swing it open and let the light of the street out into the dark foyer that is sort of a little it's a little wood-paneled, wood-floored landing that has a sort of staircase that arcs up to one of the higher floors, and to your right is your family's entertaining parlor.
To the to the left, but yes.
Yes, sorry.
No, you're okay. Yeah, so that's the parlor. Over there's the kitchen. That way is like the den and like the other kind of entrance. We can go ahead and head upstairs though. Like that's where that's where all the bedrooms are. Just be
Floral?
quiet. Huh?
Floral?
Yeah. My mom likes to entertain.
I can tell.
I was
Teramina,
saving.
she's asleep.
Yeah. Oh, actually, Marty will sort of like quick go over to the table next to the entrance to the parlor where there's a large book, and she will sort of like show, and it's like, this is like the guest book, and she'll like flip through it, and it's like, yep, see, Princess Carolina, she's been here among other people. And she'll close it again and head upstairs and sort of like,
Okay, easy enough. You do so.
and the up on the second floor there's like just sort of like long hall of different doors, and Mario will sort of shuffle everyone into her room first.
It's very maximalist in here.
Uh,
I feel a little claustrophobic.
Does your house smell like apple cinnamon? Do y'all got candles in here?
Well, I have like a small collection of candles. I can't really light them all because Vivian likes
Well,
to
you
knock
don't-
them over.
You got a cat.
Oh, yeah. Marty will. So the bedroom itself does have like collections of stuff, as Silk has said, and there's a large. It's also all size for a dwarf, so it's sort of like walking into like one of those like rooms where it's like everything's like a little bit smaller. It just like makes you feel a little bit weird.
Upon entering the home, EV3 went into duck walk mode and is now about a foot shorter than it otherwise is.
Waddling through the house.
Yep.
Waddle, waddle.
Yeah, the bottom floor is made for humans, but the top floor, but all the other floors are made for dwarves. But there's a large four-poster bed covered in cushions, and Mario will sort of like go over and pull up like the oldest looking fluffy like ragdoll tabby that you've ever seen, and she'll be like, "This is Vivian."
Precious.
She sounds like an 80-year-old smoker. Oh my god.
No.
Can I please? Please.
Yeah, sure. Just be careful with her. She's got old legs.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
My other brother-in-law would go absolutely insane over this cat.
Yeah, she sleeps mostly nowadays, but she was.
A wild
Jeremy-
thing.
Jeremina, as you're petting the cat over your shoulder, you hear a and then a it has fallen asleep.
It'd be an old cat.
Yes, yeah.
It
But,
appears that you're destined to hold her for the rest of time.
Mhm. But yeah, all the housekeeper's away right now. It's too late in the night.
Housekeeping?
Yeah, Mom works. Do you think she takes care of this all by herself? But I'll see if I can get some more, or I'll see. We have 2 guest rooms. One of you guys will have to share a bed, which I shouldn't be.
Mina and I have done it before. It won't be too hard.
Okay.
I just need the
But-
wall and I can sit. It's perfectly fine.
Okay. But I'll get that going for you guys. Wait, just kind of hang out for a second. I also, I probably should have mentioned this earlier, but I didn't tell Mom about the whole adventuring thing with the Flaming Fist. So
That is not going to end well.
That's lovely.
Baby, I'm gonna tell you. You have until I find your mom to let her know. Just letting you know.
If I run into her, I'll let her know. Yeah, she'd be asleep right now, hopefully. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'll go quick, grab everything, and get things set up. Okay. Cool.
Be safe, Marty, baby.
Hmm?
The second Marty is out of earshot, Jeremy's going to kind of scratch behind her ear and go, "The ist living privileged."
Yes. Very much so. Oh. Sorry, yeah, very much so.
Housekeep?
Well, just by the outside of the house, you could see that this is a place of means. Assuming that her father and mother still go, pay for the house together, there's probably enough money left over for housekeeping.
That makes sense. I wonder who does her housekeeping. Oh, baby Owen, are you gonna need, fabric to sleep on, baby?
No, I just need to lean up against the wall. I'm perfectly.
Okay, you're so weird.
I had the distinct image of Olin just sitting on the couch in the living room entrancing, and so when Marty's mom gets up early in the morning, she passes by and does a double take at the fucking Undertaker sitting on her couch.
Yep. That's actually exactly what I was picturing, was her mom just catching Olin by accident. Olin just oh, good morning.
Y'all can.
And then we get woken up by the alarm clock of a scream from the first floor.
And only getting hit in the head with a fucking broom or something.
But Jeremy is going to start talking again, this time, very quietly and in common. Can't imagine not telling your mom that you're going off to adventure. That's not right.
It could be a bit of a complicated, or not complicated, but a tiger or helicopter sort of situation.
Well, yeah, no shit.
Sorry.
Helicopter.
I don't know, it's just... I mean, Marty could have died down there. And what, were we supposed to be the ones that told her mama that she died adventuring? Was she really gonna put her mom through that? Was she gonna put herself through that?
Maybe she did not think much would come from it?
Yeah. I don't think...
We were supposed to investigate, not attack people. Learn it differently.
Yeah.
No, our mission was to stop them and uncover it.
It was to uncover this, not to attack them.
I don't think either Marty didn't think a lot of violence was going to be involved, or she just hadn't thought... Yeah, she hadn't thought that far ahead because she didn't think any violence was going to be involved.
But, I mean, it being maybe I shouldn't have gone that strong, but violence isn't the... It's still a lot. What was she going to do if the Flaming Fist asked us to go out? What if the Flaming Fist asked us to go across sea? Was she going to tell her mama then? I mean, I feel like at some point it became pretty clear our mission was going to be violent.
It wasn't violent for most of it. It was violent at one point.
Well, yeah, but it was building towards violence.
Was it so? Because we were investigating where they were, and it turned out they attacked us. Wasn't
Yes.
Silk has got a coin from the death things. You were getting sneak dipping on the middle of the night by whatever Jedo. Our lives were in danger.
The coin was for Silkaz alone, and Jedo was coming for me,
It
not
travels
Marty.
with us in a group.
Yeah. It does put the general group in danger, unless they attack me alone, but even so...
But until something happened, it was not present in Marty's mind. It's the same thing. You can imagine that it's happening, but until it happens, it's not a big presence in mind if it's not something you're used to.
Out of
You're used to
curiosity-
fighting all the time.
No, I'm
She is
not.
not. You've done more than her? Yes?
Not really.
I'm
Ah.
used to fighting all the time.
Okay, then
Erlen.
Silkes. Silkes can anticipate it. She has not done this. So how is she
But so-
supposed to anticipate something that she doesn't know is happening?
Because we were telling her it was gonna happen.
That is fair. We were saying that she needed to be prepared to hurt people.
The violence is the least of the issues that I'm having with this. Getting conscripted into adventuring by the Baldur's Gate is a major life thing. And she didn't tell her mom? Marty's killed someone. Marty has killed people. Marty has made a device that rips people's limbs off. And her mama doesn't know that. No, I'm being serious.
That was an out of character laugh.
Who's gonna talk to Marty through this? I'm not. None of us can. She's going through all that by herself.
Okay, I have everyone's. Marty will creak open the door and say, "I have everyone's beds all set up. Does anyone need bedclothes? I think I can. There should be some spares, and they're all large, but you know."
Thank you, baby.
That'll work, yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, of course. But yeah, so I'll quick show you where everything is, and Mom likes to have breakfast at usually by 8ish. She tends to leave early for work.
I'm not going down.
Yeah, just so that way, if you guys want to avoid her. But
Thank you.
sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, I'll.
Thanks for
quick
the
show you
subscription,
everything.
Jeremiah. I
Is
appreciate you,
everything
brother.
all right?
Say that again,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is everything all right?
Ah. Just trying to figure out what we're going to do tomorrow besides talk to the
Rhea, baby.
Rhea.
Rhea. That's basically it.
And just trying to understand
And getting
choices in
money.
general.
Okay. Well. well, all right. Sounds good. Okay. So. All right. Let me quick show you guys to your rooms, and then we can get some rest.
Sounds good.
And Marty will show them to their guest rooms. And unless
Good
anyone
night,
tries
Marty.
to stop and talk to her, I don't have anything else to say tonight.
Good night,
Nope.
Marty.
Good night,
Good
Marty.
night. Sleep well.
That was
Let me know if you guys need anything, okay?
We will.
So, Jeremy, could I have Vivian back?
Thinking about the fact that she was violently gesticulating with just a sleeping old cat on her shoulder.
I could see that. I could see that.
That's so good. All right. Well, with that, you all gain the.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. The second Marty is out of earshot again. Jeremy is going to turn to Silkes and say, Marty is not going to have the rest of her life with her mom. And if she is already making the decisions right now not to tell her mom big stuff like this, when she's really going to need her mom, she won't even have the memory of this. Do you get that? I don't. My mom never helped me get a dress. Now I don't even know what that feeling is going to be like. That's all. I'm just... Marty's going to need her mom, and she's not going to know it, and it's going to really bite her in the ass.
I can understand the needing of a mom. I can't exactly relate because, there were certain things where it was just, I was home. Nothing was really, I was home. We were all home. Nothing was really explained, and the important part was that we were there for each other in the end, so I can't speak to that end.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's different in the Underdark, right? Whenever moment's precious, and I mean, my husband was the same way, right? He said, he'll talk about his day, he'll talk about whatever. I mean, one day he was like, "There's just some stuff I can't tell you." So I get it.
I can understand the frustration, but that is mostly considering the fact that she has talked about her mom so often, and yet she didn't tell her this. It's
Right.
confusing. I will admit I don't feel as passionately about it as you, but it is still confusing. I don't understand it.
It's fine. I guess it's not our business to understand it. The same way I'm not going to give Shock and Olin or just. I don't know. I don't understand staying in one place.
Neither do I.
Okay, well,
Since Erlin is basically on the couch,
Oh.
do you want to have separate beds for the first time in, like, a week?
Wait, was Olin put on the couch, like in the fucking living room?
Did he decide to be on the couch?
Olin
Marty
said he
would
just
be
needed a
like,
wall,
"Oh."
so I don't know where he put Marty. Where he put
I
me.
think it's
Marty
so
put me.
funny
Apologize.
to imagine them looking over and Olin's like,
Yep.
Just in
Yeah,
the hallway, just
that's like Marty would have been like, please get in a room at least. Like you can have your own room, or like you can split with someone, but please just not where people will see you.
If he didn't get kicked out by Silkas and Jeremina, he would be up against the wall next to the door, already with his head down and his hat covering his face.
I think it's cute. I think it's cute.
he's like in between the separation area.
So, kids, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna say
Mhm.
no, but if you need space, I'm more than capable of that. I mean,
I need at least one night.
okay, baby, don't even worry about it. That's fine.
All right. Good night, Jeremina.
Good night. And
The
she's
beds, by the way, are great.
towards the door. Stop. Kind of stretched down, holding her back, like some pops in her hips. She goes, and she's going to push up Olin's hat and kiss his forehead down.
You would have seen Olin's eyes open still.
Oh god.
Caught in the act.
What, you want me to take it back? Go back to fucking sleep, dumbass.
Good night, Jeremina.
Olin, go kill yourself. She'll leave.
Olin will remember this.
All right. And with that, everybody gains the benefit of a long rest.
Let's go.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Level 7. No,
Say
I'm
the
kidding.
thing.
No, that's fantastic. No, that was great. I enjoyed that. And so, for clarification's sake, Olin, you are in the hallway, correct?
No, I said if Jeremina and Silkas did not kick him out, he would be inside their room, but like just next to the door, like on the
Okay.
wall on the inside.
Okay, all right. I wasn't sure if you were describing a exterior wall or
No,
an
interior.
Okay, easy enough. Then the next morning comes without incident. And you all have the floor.
Olin has it. They have beds. I just want to put that
That's
out
true.
there.
That's true. Olin, you have the floor.
He does.
So Marty,
would Olin actually, you know what? I think it's cuter if Olin posts up in Mina's room. So that's that.
But B. So Mari would definitely like set her alarm to be like up at 8 or like some hour to check to see like where her mom is and to see make sure she's left the house before quick going downstairs and starting to make breakfast for everyone.
Okay. Yeah. So, setting your alarm for 8. You will making your rounds around the house. You will catch your mother in the kitchen in business attire. She is reading either the most current or just one day out of date's version of the Baldur's Mouth, a local newspaper, and is drinking deeply from a teacup. And she appears to be dressed quite sharply, and she'll sort of hear your footsteps approaching and already have the paper bent over, and she'll say, "Oh, Martha, dear, how's it going?"
Uh, it's good. Uh, late night. Oh, I hope you don't mind. But some friends were in. I let them borrow the guest rooms.
Oh, isn't that so fun? I know how the young people are. She'll take a sip.
Yeah. Um. So. I didn't. So, you know, about the, what's in the newspaper right now? Is anything interesting?
Well, it looks like they might be delaying the election, which is absolutely disastrous. Apparently, Duke Van Thamper is missing. On top of the Grand Duke missing, the entire structure of the government is falling apart. God knows how this will impact commerce. Anyways, you were saying, dear.
Right. Um. So. You know how I've been busy at Gimbal and Sons recently, like a lot recently.
Oh yes, it's wonderful.
Uh yeah. Um so I didn't really want you to worry, but I've been kind of helping out my friends. They're upstairs with a thing that was
Don't worry, dear. You can help your friends out with whatever thing you guys need to do. It's fine. It's okay. You don't have to run it by me.
are you, oh I know I just you it yeah. All right. But I'm probably gonna make them breakfast. How's work been?
Oh, good, busy. But I'll get out of your hair. I wouldn't want to intrude.
No, you're fine. But yeah, we're probably not gonna be staying long. We actually, do you know anything about Candlekeep, or if you have any like friends that have like been there?
She'll shake her head and say, no. Funny you should ask, but no, a very exclusive
Yeah.
Archmage's library. It takes It takes quite a bit to get in there. Why do you ask?
Oh, well, cause one of my friends, Olin, he needs to get there to figure out something about, his memory issues. You might have actually heard of him. Uh, the Jacques, I'm forgetting his last name. The one artificer from, in the, like, theoretical, like, New Age stuff. He had, like, taken in, like, a ward, that had, like, lost his memory. Like, he's the one with the god talking thing.
She'll lean in and say, "Wait, that was for real?"
I think so. Like, we got to ask it a couple questions. It was so cool. The mechanics in it are amazing.
No, I meant the ward with the lost memory. We had all assumed that it was a
yeah.
farce of some kind.
No, yeah, he's real. He's upstairs right now.
Oh. Well, you should invite him over for dinner sometime.
I'll extend the invitation.
Okay, I'll go. She'll roll up her newspaper and sort of take the last sip out of her tea, sling a leather sort of briefcase-looking satchel across her shoulder and chest, and will sort of back out of the kitchen, waving, and will depart.
Wait.
Or
Please hold.
Wait.
Okay.
Silkez will be walking down the stairs, and he will basically stand by as he hears Marty and her mom talking. And when Miss Turning leaves the kitchen, he waves and says, "Hello."
She'll speak slowly. Hello, my name is Miss Turing. I've understood that you've lost your memory.
I'm not that one.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
This
I
is
apologize.
Silkez. He.
I
You
assisted
work-
your.
Oh no, you're good.
I worked with your daughter in discovering, the source of the news.
And she'll say, the source of the news.
Mm-hmm. The missing Van Thampers and whatnot.
You're going to have to key me in as to what your meeting is.
Owen's gonna slowly walk down. Owen's awake. He only sleeps 4 hours.
He
What do
only
you want
sleeps
him to
4
do?
hours. Oh, the thing that Marty mentioned. She told you about it, right?
I was working on it.
I had heard that you were all here and that there was... Oh! It's a
This is Olin.
fashionable hat.
He will close his coat so none of the bleeds are showing. Out of respect.
That's the one with the memory issue.
But please don't speak slowly. He can understand every word you say.
Oh, hello! How's it going?
Really quickly, please.
What's up?
Please tell me Olin left the bedroom door open, so just to have Jeremina intro into the conversation. Jeremina's extremely loud snoring.
No,
And
if she's snoring, he's gonna close it.
At which point, hearing it, she'll say, "Oh, there's 3 of them."
Yes, there's 3 of us.
I did say friends, multiple.
I want
multiple
to.
friends. Sorry.
The good.
Oh no!
She's actually a fashion designer.
Oh, that's
And a loud
impressive.
snore.
I hear that.
Good morning. My name is Olin.
A pleasure to meet you, Olin.
I've heard many good things about you.
Oh, well, that just warms my heart.
All right. So, thank you for letting us stay in your house. Hopefully, by the end of the day, after we go to a meeting with Miss Mantleborn and get our pay from our investigation, we should be able to return. Shortly before going to Candlekeep. If you like, I can give you some money for letting us stay.
Oh, it was no trouble at all. I didn't even know what was happening until I certainly thought it was something else, but I'm
Mari has like fled back into the kitchen. It's just like making breakfast as fast as she can. Like, looking very, very, very busy.
I you are all certainly welcome here. I already extended the invitation for dinner. You're all welcome.
Oh, that's delightful. Oh, yes. I do hope we'll be able to make it back in time for dinner.
Oh, wonderful.
All right.
Well, I'll leave you all the room then.
Thank you very much.
Her
It was nice
mood-
meeting you. Good
Her
luck
mood
at
changed, didn't it?
work.
It seems like she's make an insight check.
That's what I was saying. Is like, could he tell her?
There's
mood
like a
changed?
shift.
That's what he wants because he wants to incite it.
Yep, sure thing.
Fuck, an 8.
You have an
Uh,
inspiration.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I did
You
get
do.
one. Yeah. Natural 20.
yeah. So you get the sense that she's kind of like reached the end of her pleasantries, and or at least the end of her pleasantries as they relate to the questions that she has, but she's also too polite to ask those questions and is probably going to go and try to answer them for herself before she's willing to ask them to you.
Olin will just nod his head and go, Silkes, I think we should check on Martha. You have yourself a great day, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. I'll enjoy the whole. I think the housekeepers will be by in just 2 hours, just so you know, and she'll leave.
Go walk in.
Silkes sits at the table.
I am so sorry. I was working on telling her.
What were we telling her?
About the whole thing with the dungeon and everything. It's like telling her in parts. You gotta tell her in parts. It's fine.
Mhm.
How do you like your eggs?
I don't like eggs.
Oh, okay. What do you like? We pretty much have
Excuse-
every.
That was good. Sorry, I had to do it.
Toast and jam.
All right. Oh.
Fuck.
I don't eat bacon either.
Okay, duly noted. Marty will gather all the things, and we'll start putting breakfast together. It smells fucking delightful.
Olin will put the bishop and the raven feather dagger on the table and just doing his mental talk to them. How they're doing.
So, did everyone sleep okay?
Yes.
That wall was good. I appreciate it.
Thanks. We're known for our very comfortable walls here. More meditation pillows, actually. But is Jeremy still asleep? I can see.
Jeremina is still asleep. Yeah. Should we wake her up?
I feel if we tried to wake her up, she'd punch us in the face.
Yeah.
Just a suspicious guess, you know. It's perfectly fine if you want to. I'm not.
Yeah. I feel like she would want to catch breakfast while it's hot.
Yeah,
Good luck.
I got in here at, like, 3 o'clock. So
I'm aware she sleeps like a rock. I have managed to wake her up and only gotten a few punches in the gut.
Like
So
a
I'm-
rock.
I'll be right back.
okay.
So, because when you head upstairs, Jeremina's getting ready in front of a mirror, and she's doing. You all good down there?
Oh my god.
Fucking glorious.
I figured you.
I never sleep in a stranger's home. They got doilies down there on their fireplace. Have a fireplace. I had a fireplace, but like when I had a clean, and I sure as hell didn't have doilies on it. I never sleep in a house that has doilies in it.
So based on Marty's mother's reaction, the whole story wasn't told. So we have been invited to dinner.
Oh my god,
So-
we're totally going.
Yes, we are obviously going.
Oh,
But
boy.
just wanted you to prepare for the atmosphere that will inevitably be there.
How was she? How did she handle Olin's thing? How did she handle yours?
So she thought I was Olin, and she spoke very slowly and condescendingly. So when Olin walked up, I had to let her know that he does understand Common and can respond. So there was that.
I think I have to be nicer to Marty. I think I'm understanding just how far she's come.
She was surprised that there was 3 of us.
mm.
And that pretty much sums it up. Also, Marty's making breakfast.
Yeah, we should totally visit for dinner. Cause I gotta get my horn cap put on. I think it would be fun. I think it would be really, really fun for us.
Guess who's coming to dinner in Dyson Dynamics?
Oh god.
That's not gonna end bad at all.
Not at all. It'll be fine.
I mean, you've been party to more disturbing, worrying dinners, haven't you?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But there's something special about family dinners.
Oh, I have never sat down for a family dinner that didn't end with me crying. And I plan to keep that trend going.
Fair enough. Now, come downstairs.
Fine.
Diddle-diddle-diddle.
Hi, baby!
So hey, I'm making toast for Silka's what kind of do you want eggs? What would you like?
No,
I have
baby.
some
I'm gonna-
scones going in the oven as well. I figure we'll just sort of like have them for snacks in case we get hungry while we're walking around trying to find Rhea.
EV3 is wearing a chef's hat.
Oh no.
And an
10 out of
apron, and
10.
an apron.
Yep,
The apron.
of course.
It's frilly. Maury's wearing a matching one.
Thank you, baby. I'm not gonna eat any of the food here. Not an issue with you, it's just, me.
Okay. Alright. Olin, how did you want your eggs? Did you want
Scrambled.
eggs?
Yeah, I eat
Scrambled.
I eat anything.
Alright. Marty will quick finish up everyone's breakfast, pull the she'll have EV3 pull the scones and we'll pass it out to everyone. And Marty has a big mug of some sort of tea that smells very, very good.
Thank you.
What does the mug say?
It
Sorry.
is a corporate mug from the Hall of Wonders.
Fair
It
enough.
says company retreat 1491.
Company retreat.
Nice.
Went to a company retreat and all I got was this mug.
Alright, babe. Hurry up, eat quick, cause we're gonna. We have so much fucking walking. Oh, and I forgot about the walking.
Are you sure you don't want to eat anything, Jeremina? Like, it's not poisoned, I promise you.
Because someone who would poison my food wouldn't lie to me.
I think if Marty wanted to poison your food, she would have done it already.
Well, I
How
haven't
quick
let
were you
Marty
already?
poison my food.
True, maybe I've been lying to you this entire time.
Possibly.
It
Maybe it's just
hasn't.
a big
happened
ploy
before.
to poison you.
Also, baby, there's food places on the way. It's no biggie.
Yeah, I just like cooking for people.
That's nice.
But anyways,
Just
Yeah.
keep it up. Don't let me disturb you.
okay. But yeah, Mari will pack up all. We'll fold up all the different. We'll pack the scones, into like little like parchment things and put them in her satchel that she has on her side. And we'll, get ready for the day and then join everyone. It's like, but yep.
Okay.
Rhea wanted to
Easy
talk
enough.
to us about the status of Fabius Creed. There's
Yes.
several things here. One, why us? Two, I'm hoping to God it's positive, but if Fabius Creek's body has pulled up, or she's gotten some kind of message, or something, I'm worried.
There's
Yeah,
only one way to
definitely.
find out.
Yeah. And we're definitely gonna have to start thinking about what we're gonna bring to Candlekeep, because not going is out of the question.
Mhm.
Olin getting his memories back. I'll push heaven and hell to do that. Let me reach out to Draxel. I know he's not gonna respond, but at least let me send out a letter. And Silkez can look over it to make sure I'm not trying to beg for him back, which I won't do. I will not do. I won't do that. But I mean, he collects weird stuff, so he might have a little bit of a foot in. Oh, and I can also talk to Shima.
Oh yeah, it's been a while since I've seen her.
Yeah,
What
my
about-
shield.
Oh yeah, your shield. I'm sure she'd find that interesting.
Yeah. Oh, we can go to Candlekeep for questions about that. Oh, and you know what? I can go to Candlekeep about inheritance and like custody and child support and stuff like that. Yep, you know what? We're all going to Candlekeep. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
That'll be fun.
I agree.
Oh, maybe she'll have something that we can give to the Candlekeep. And the
Who,
vault.
Rhea?
No, the
Rilsa.
Rilsa, yes, thank you.
Maybe. That's a good bet. It would be nice to drop in and see her.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
What?
Okay, you know what? Y'all walk over to outside. I have to pay off my bets, my bars, my tabs. I totally left Blue Lantern without paying off my tab.
Ooh.
Oh.
So I'm gonna handle that. We'll meet up
At
over there.
Rhea's.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
Be safe.
Hmm.
Do you want anyone to go with you?
Nah, you know I keep that thing on me.
That thing being her thagomizer.
Yeah. This. Oh yeah, I can take an eye out with it. Even if
Imagine
they
it,
get
like, wiggling
me,
around.
you're gonna know who to get. You know what I mean? This baby scars.
Alright. Shall we?
Um,
We away!
All right. So it seems like we have two courses of action. One heading
Sorry.
towards Rhea, and the other one heading towards Low Lantern. Am I correct?
Sounds right.
yes.
Right, we will start with Low Lantern.
Germina walks in.
It is quiet.
Like
There
it'll-
is like to the degree of it is very early. It appears like whatever staff is here right now, they do not welcome you with the typical themed restaurant greeting. They just sort of mumble at you as you enter in.
I'm gonna tiptoe over to the bar. Last night I opened a tab. I don't remember on what name, but it might have been a mix of Jaraxel. I kind of just put all my tabs under his name.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'll flip through the card catalog, and
Thank you so much.
yeah, you see the server. He sort of bends down and flips through the what is essentially a fantasy Rolodex, looking for a tab matching that description, and went out. Say, yep, I have it right here.
Thank you so much. Let me just pay that.
Yeah, not a problem. So that will be 3 gold pieces.
Of course. There you go. Oh, here you go.
Thank you so much.
Alright. Okay, yep, that's all. Is Amric back?
Sort of scrunch his face together and said, I believe he's down in his office.
Just give me 1 second. What would Silkes do? What would Silkes do? What would...
WWSD.
1 second. I'm gonna roll on... okay, with a 16, what would Silkes do in the situation?
With a 16, he would go have a short conversation with Amric, but be careful to keep it cinched and timed given what they're doing.
Okay, so I gotta keep it brief, but I do have to go down at Silkes. Baba Silkes? Okay.
The bartender will look at you and say, you're gonna kill it.
Oh my god, thank you so much. You're the
Not a problem.
nicest person ever.
I try.
You're doing this like this isn't your whole life, right? Like, are you proud to work here?
Yeah, it's a side gig. Like I actually, I'm trying to pursue a career in comedy. I do stand
Oh
up.
my
and,
god.
but this pays the bills. Haha, am I right?
Do you got a type 5 prepared?
Right now, I mean, I'm in the middle of workshopping some things.
Oh my god.
So some really dark humor about the death curse. Absolutely bombed my last. That was rough.
You didn't go to the right audience.
Yeah, the fundraiser for the displaced children of the death curse was probably not the place for that. And I will eat that. I will eat that.
The fucking.
This man really told war stories at a refugee camp. The fuck?
Davey, you're gonna go big. What's your name?
My name is Ralph Warren.
Okay, baby. You know what? I'm gonna keep you in mind. Okay? I'm gonna
Sounds
be here
good.
for a while. I want to start seeing you in places.
Of course, and may the winds always be in your favor. He'll say as he adjusts his little like pirate ascot.
So cute. Alright, my name's Jeremina, baby. I gotta go talk to your boss.
Oh, he's not my boss. No, he rents that office. My boss isn't here. She's probably sleeping off the drinks.
Oh my
From
god,
last
that's
night.
right. Your boss is the lady I tried to smash last night. Oh, fuck.
Oh, that probably didn't work, did it?
It could have worked.
I mean,
got-
probably. She's just involved.
With who?
Amric's bodyguard, Kashara.
Peak come.
Well, I approached them. They did buy me a drink.
I'm not one to put myself in on whether or not they're looking for a third. That's not my thing.
I'm gonna try again.
I wouldn't blame you.
Bye, Ralph.
Have a good day, Jeremina.
Mm-hmm. And she'll go down to have a conversation with Amric if you wanted to do a real quick scene with the others.
Yes. All right. We will cut across to everyone else? Question mark. And give me a second.
Peak comedy. Fish. 10 out of 10.
Amazing.
All right. I have to take my dog out for a quick break, so we shall take a quick break. We will be back in brief order. And yeah, so see you all in a few minutes.
All right, we'll be right back.
women.
Hard agree.
Hard agree.
I'm not saying a damn fucking word.
You don't like women?
You're not for women.
You
not
don't
for-
like. I can't believe Mark is anti-feminist. SMH.
Not coming out.
And
Get over
silence
the
No,
from
I
phone.
just
Jason.
learned to keep my mouth shut.
Absolute silence from Jason.
There is no silence. I feel like everybody knows my opinion.
He is married. He is objectively married to one of the most women, as is Mark.
I agree.
Yeah.
Look at my resume. I don't know what you want.
I've held a stable job at this place for 11 years.
Look at my OCs. How many of them are men?
When last
3.
we left off, the party had spent the. I can't. I'm sorry. Go on. Bring us back.
No, Fish. No, Fish. You were supposed to read us in. Read us in, Fish. Complete the bit.
Complete the bit, fish.
So when last we left off, the party had spent the night recovering at the house of Marty. In the morning, they had had an eventful conversation with her mom, where they had kind of hinted at Marty having been adventuring with them. With that, they left the house to go handle some things. Most importantly, talk to Rhea about a discussion that she wanted to have. Jeremina split from the party to address her tab at the Lantern, where she learned that Amric was in his office downstairs. So we are going to open back up with the party at the border control, where an interesting scene is unfolding. I'm gonna keep going, Jason. The session.
Somehow, Fish has become DM again. We are not sure how this happened.
So
Welcome.
while the party is
Wonderful.
beginning to walk up to the border control, it's very slow and sleepy. The guards are probably just completing their shift, or have just circled into their shift. So there's a lot of adjusting from foot to foot. There's this like uncomfortable air. It's a little muggy, and you can see that a woman with short brown hair, probably like a baker of some kind, judging by the bags of flour in her arms, is upholding traffic. She seems to be back talking to the guards. There's about 5 people in the queue between you and the woman.
Fantastic. At which point I will take over. I would like to thank my sponsorship from Big Chair and Big Desk for bringing me this more upright DMing posture this evening. With that, you approach the gate, and the guards seem fairly lax. You can see the tent city that comprises the refugee camp of Ultgardians on the opposite side of the wall. The guards are slowly churning their way through the backup that is sort of caused by their morning lull. They don't seem to be paying any much particular attention. As you pass through, they'll say, paperwork. Do you have any sort of clearance passage?
You're muted.
You're speaking very quietly. Oh,
My apologies. Silkis is going to lean to the side a little bit, and there's like a pocket in the side of his like waist corset, and he takes out the badge and flips it open.
Very well. Right. Feel free.
Thank you.
They'll wave you through, and you see the slew of tents that are positioned on the exterior of the wall of Baldur's Gate that represents the Eltgardian refugees that have fled from the disappeared Elturel. And off in the distance, you see Little Kalimshan and its minarets. And you guys are seeking out Rhea Mantlemore, correct?
Yes.
All right, easy enough. You make your way into the sea of canvas tents, and you all know at this point where Rhea's tent is located. You make your way, sort of snaking through the tents, to what is essentially sort of a fire pit that is just off to the side of the tent you know to be Rhea's. You see sitting there with the teapot that was gifted to Rhea by you all, sort of sitting over a fire. You see Rhea sitting next to Jetto, who is sitting next to his bag, and on his bag he's got sort of all of his equipment, and sort of tied to the side is like a stuffed animal that looks sort of almost anteater-esque. Um,
Old man
and
Lynn.
and Rhea seems to be talking to a refugee very quietly in hushed tones, and she'll palm the refugee something, and you see them sort of lean forward and give her a bit of a hug before the refugee skitters off. And she looks up at all of you and says, "Did you all have a good night at the Low Lantern?"
Uh, it was all right.
Yeah, it's like
It
the
was
last
at the end
couple
of the
of
night, so
days.
it wasn't for a good time. It was for the end, if that makes sense.
I kind of took that away from your disposition when I walked by.
Yes. Enjoying the teapot.
Yes, it's does its job quite well.
And you were saying, Marty?
Oh, uh, yeah. Sorry for shouting at you. Like, I was
D-
very drunk.
Again, I had a pretty good idea.
So, we came to speak to you.
I see that.
We figured that you might want to discuss how we're supposed to be moving forward together. We have it on decent authority that there's something to be spoken about. Silkes will sit on the other side of Rhea and say in a more hushed tone, Fabius Creek.
She'll look at Jetto, and Jetto will look back, and she'll look at all of you and say, "I am still very much hopeful that I can locate him, but it has not been easy, and after the unfortunate circumstances of the Van Thamper Manor, don't know if following up on the Stoneheart Taverns is the best means of investigation anymore. It could be anything, but I've heard tell that there could be a similar figure to that I'm looking for that have been circulating around the Low Lantern Tavern as well. But there wasn't anything in Emmerich's office.
Oh. So, yeah, you broke into his office and couldn't find anything.
Yes. And I am about to lose, and she'll motion at Jetto and say, I'm about to lose one of my best resources in this particular endeavor. And he'll sort of concede and nod, and
Are you leaving?
uh, with the conclusion of my business, and he'll sort of Thirstwell Van Thamper, I think that my business here is done.
Oh, Thirstwell was the.
First of all, was a ball spawn, I'm assuming.
So, well, don't really know. Our hitmen told us that the rose didn't light up, but the entire second story is a
Yeah, anti-magic.
Anti-magic field.
So,
Yeah, we managed to go in and investigate. That is true.
yeah. I had tried to break through a window and put my arm in, and it just decided
Yeah, how's the new arm working for you?
quite well.
We got to see what it was, or what it would be like in action. That was quite a sight.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, we saw someone else in the same state as you, with the
And they're
ability
trying
to use,
Sorry.
blood magic, essentially.
With the same artificial limbs.
Oh. No. Hadn't realized that the threat here was that advanced. What became of it all?
We killed him. We also found an unknown Van Thampa child. Do either of you, or have either of you ever heard of Mortlock Van Thampa?
Both of them will shake their heads no.
Well, Marty?
The boss spawn, they were trying to make more of them too.
Yes, we caught somebody in the middle of almost cutting off limbs and whatnot.
And a couple of their failed attempts.
Jetta will look real gaunt and then sort of like shake his head and then say, "You're suggesting they were trying to do implantation?" And he'll sort of like run his finger along where like the seam of his back panel would be.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
They were trying to recreate it, and it seems that they did so successfully on at least one.
I doubt it.
Mm-mm. Yeah, it was all
Yeah.
failed experiments, I think, if I'm remembering.
Yeah, it only works on ball spawn.
Yeah, they were trying to do some sort of blood transfusion to get that
To make more ball spawns.
Yeah.
He'll sort of put his hand like up to his face and sort of be like, "Oh, there's always one that thinks that, oh no." And he'll sort of grumble and say, "It only works on ball spawn, but there's always someone with an ego, someone who thinks that they can get it to work, and it's just doesn't."
Yeah. We saw that firsthand.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry about that.
It was part of the investigation, to be fair, so... I will say Jeremy will be very upset at not having been able to see you if you don't intend to stay for much longer.
Well, I am going to be on my way here shortly, but I was going to spend the rest of the day here helping the Hell Riders, and he'll motion over at Rhea. Keep things, do what I can for the camp. They've been quite hospitable to me, and I've appreciated it. And Rhea then in turn says, "You've done quite a bit for us as well. You couldn't just go." And Jetta will sort of wave her off and say, No, I should make sure that I do what I can here. Unfortunately, I can't kill my way to houses and homes for the people of El Terrell, but I would." And he sort of like, if I could.
Let me make it clear.
and Rhea's like, long as it was just those who you're already out for, and they'll sort of like have like a awkward sort of like, oh well, if but and but not say anything, and then just turn back to the tea.
Where are you planning on head next?
Jenna will shrug and say, back home.
Where's that? Or
If it's okay to ask, of course.
yeah.
Make a persuasion check.
Wait, hold on. What is your modifier?
My modifier is a +4.
That's
yeah,
way better than I thought it was going to be.
mine's a +5, so it's even money almost.
Damn.
Oh damn! That is a 19 on the die +4 for 23.
He'll sort of shrug and say, I make my berth out of Candlekeep.
Oh really?
You would not believe the coincidence that is just about to come out of my
Oh,
mouth.
fuck.
Fuck.
Owen's interested now.
Oh wait, actually, you might be able to help us out.
We are trying to go.
This is just dancing in the background.
We are actually trying to go to Candlekeep because we discovered that it is the only place closest to us, and possibly the only place at all with information pertaining to Olin's past and home.
Okay.
Would you be willing to accompany us?
I would. Do you guys have a offering at? Do you guys have an offering for the gate yet?
I have the book, the spell book that I found that is full of glyphs and translations.
He'll shake his head. It has to be something original, first edition, not in their books yet. Unless you're just trying to get to the Court of Air.
You might be able to judge better if I gave you the spellbook, but if you're certain, I will follow your lead.
Olin will
It's my
step
first time.
up from behind the shadows. Jedo, quick.
Oh shit! Oh,
Sorry.
Calling
Learned it
on
from a
Dubana.
redheaded friend of mine. So you know? Do you know anything of a place named Barovia?
he'll shake his head. It doesn't ring a bell.
Because my next question was, do you know if we need to go into the library to learn about it, or if it is in the other location, as you say?
The Court of Air, and he'll start to describe, and he'll say, the Court of Air is it's essentially a merchant district. It's a place where the library buys and sells information. There's a massive bookbinder shop there that they bind some of the tomes that they're comfortable leaving the walls. But if you're looking for something that is outside of that, and the things that you can find in the Court of Air are things that you could find in the library here in Baldur's Gate. If you're looking for something deeper than that, you have to get past the Court of Air.
Okay, so what would you recommend? Because we don't have a gift.
We're figuring that out still.
Gets difficult. And Silk, as you said, you would put the spell book in front of him.
No, that is.
You were the last one to have it.
Yeah, he was. I'm trying to figure out. It would probably still be out the High House of Ladies because that's where Jeremina and all their stuff is.
Okay.
I have the spell book, and I would be willing to show you. I just have to go back and get all our stuff together. But
do you know what about it contains?
So far, only Olin has been able to understand parts of the text. It's in some sort of language that I can't pass.
Does he, okay, because you're still on the level of what Olin has for memory. Does he know what that
Sure.
language is?
Um,
Because what it was he understood it, he just didn't know what he was understanding.
yeah, he definitely wouldn't know, like, where the language originates from.
Okay.
But he would certainly be able to, like,
Right.
draw it out. Yeah,
Okay.
100%.
Do you have and he'll do the gesture of writing.
Rhea will produce.
He'll write one of the phrases that he remembers in there in that same script, and then slide it over with the feather or whatever and hand it to them.
Okay. He's gonna look at it and say, "Oh, okay, that's abyssal.
Oh.
Interesting. Planar stuff is of interest to the library, but do you know what they were doing with it?"
They were trying to summon something. They were using it in association with the Cult of the Dead 3 to either summon one of the gods, devils, or to summon something else. I've been trying to work and find out what it's about, but can barely get past the first few pages.
Okay. He'll nod and say, "I'd have to take a closer look at it, but it could be something." But the front gate at Candlekeep is choosy, as a warning.
Do you know where we may be able to find something then? Or something that they definitely don't have?
He puts on a grimace, for lack of a better term, and then says, "It's hard to know what they have and don't have. It's a crapshoot every time you go to the gate."
Do they
And
accept?
go ahead.
Oh well, do they accept like journals, like that sort of thing?
It's usually only academic works, unless the journal is of someone historically relevant, otherwise unpublished.
Okay.
And with that, we cut back to Low Lantern.
I'm going downstairs.
Okay. You do that. Behind you, the barkeep who had been talking to you is like, "So, that death curse," and then eventually it peters off as you walk down the stairs. The gambling floor on this lower floor is mostly empty, but as you round the corner of the stairs and look at the office that is that of Emmerich Van Thamper's money lending business, you see a faint glow from behind the tempered glass. It seems as though there's a candle or lantern lit behind the closed door.
And she's going to reach into her cleavage of holding and to look at her crystalline rose.
Okay.
Anything?
Nope.
Knock, knock, knock.
There is a brief amount of shuffling. And then you hear a voice say, "Sit over there." And then, "Come in."
Ah, my name's Jeremina. Who are y'all? What am I seeing?
So as you open the door, what you are seeing is a desk, which I believe you have previously seen,
Yes.
just with Kashara sitting behind it. However, in this instance, there is a tall, generally sharp-featured man with slick-back hair sitting at the desk. And then, as you step in, as he beckons you in, sitting off to your right side is sort of a unassuming, portly gentleman with a fading hairline, who just appears to be kind of turned in on himself and minding his own business. The individual that he told to go take a seat, and the one with the slick back hair will look at you and say, "What can I do for you?"
You're Amric, right?
Yes, one and the same.
Can I speak openly in front of your guests?
Oh, yes. Pay
I've
no
been
mind to
inside
me.
your house.
Okay. Same.
Uh, she'll push the door closed behind her. Do you know where your mom is? We know she managed to escape ahead of the assassin who went through and cleaned through your house.
He'll sort of look at you, and you see the suspicion draw over his eyes. It's very clear. And he'll
Don't have
say,
any interest in turning in your mom. Me and the group are all well aware she's a cultist. Frankly, I don't give a shit. We've already cleared through the place in the sewers.
make an insight check.
Uh, 16 plus 1, 17.
Okay. So, as you're saying all of this, it seems as though he knows his mother is alive. However, when you call out the fact that she's a cultist, you see almost a smirk cross over his face. And then as you continue on past that, you sort of see a scheme cross behind his eyes. And he'll say, "Oh, is that so?"
Sure.
Did you have anything else? Was this a threat?
No, I'm not interested in threatening you. I'm just. Well, I mean, you left. So, I mean, you left a scene of a crime. Nobody else but us knows. I don't know if we told him or not that you left the house, but I'm just giving you a heads up that. Well, your servants didn't crack. Is this the guy who was staying at your house? And the servants weren't supposed to know about him?
The gentleman turns further away from you, shielding his face more, and then Amric says, "I'm really lost as to what you're talking about."
Well, we know you stayed at your mama's house a bunch.
Were you... Wait a minute. And he'll sort of lean back. Were you the tiefling trying to sleep with my girlfriend last night?
You're also fucking the bodyguard? Or the owner?
Yes.
Yeah, I was trying to get it. They're hot.
That's fair. Okay.
I mean, does that complicate things? I wanted to see what the
No,
odds
I've
were.
just been relayed things, and
Did they talk about me favorably? Did they like me? Did I come off? I mean, I know I was coming off desperate, but like.
you were.
Okay, but like in a good... Did they like it or did they not like it? Like, could it be like a pity thing?
I think at most it would be a pity thing. Though I think had more to do with your approach.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the drink question. Always works. Anyways, I was
Yeah.
curious.
Were you here to take out a loan, accuse me of a crime, accuse my mother of a crime, accuse my
No.
compatriot over here of a crime?
No, I don't care. I got conscripted into it. I mean, my friends might care. I am gonna go tell them that you're here. If they ask you questions, whatever, I don't care. I guess I just had to see for myself. No, seriously, can you tell me what this guy's deal is? And then I'll leave you alone. I won't tell anybody, I swear. I just want to know what his deal is, because he's turning away from me, and I don't like that.
He doesn't like boisterous, loud people?
That's fair. Okay, well, I think I've embarrassed myself enough. I am definitely going to leave a note with your girlfriend and your other girlfriend. Well, have fun. Sorry about your mom and your brother, and also your other brother.
Yeah, it's sad stuff.
Very. Alright, well, I bungled this social encounter. It's not
DM?
gonna be one of the night.
Yes.
Is he actively like hiding a smile as Jeremina is apologizing about everything?
Yeah, no, he's it's not even necessarily active. It's well, it is active, but in a very performative sense.
Goodbye.
Are you departing?
Yeah, she'll adjust, kind of meander about, like, I think she gets, like, a little confused, having closed the door, and it takes her a second to locate the doorknob, and she'll grab it, twist it.
Question. Do you have the shield on you?
I do not.
Okay. Carry on. I assume that it's at the lady's house then, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can
Fair.
tell you specifically where it is.
Nope. All good. I just wanted to make sure whether or not he could see it. All that was important. All right.
Oh,
Easy enough.
wow. We'll go. Yeah, well, I gotta go. Am I your girlfriend's type? Like, no? Okay.
He's gonna say, "Look at me." No. Absolutely not.
Am I your type?
No.
Am I your type? And she'll point to the balding guy.
He'll like look out of the corner of his eye and like shake his head yes, but like then shield himself again.
Yeah! Oh yeah, this dude likes MILFs. Alright, she'll close the door and leave. That guy in there likes MILFs, not Amric. And she'll go to rejoin the others.
Okay, fair enough.
She'll leave a note with the barkeep for Kashara and the owner.
Fair enough. All right. We cut back to the tent city just outside the walls of Baldur's Gate. You all are discussing the various intricacies of Candlekeep and the artifacts that are required to enter with Jetto and Rhea Mantleborn.
So, the other night, right, we went on the bar crawl, and it was just a whole thing. We ended up in the Low Lantern, which is where you found us, and Mina managed to create a very good distraction. She was speaking with the bar owner and someone else. Kashar, I believe, the one who works with Amric.
Yes, she is very persuasive.
She must be, because Jeremina would not have left that attractive of a woman if it were her own choice.
Fair enough.
Oh! Jetto, I actually wanted to. Did I ever tell you that the moats have increased on my coin?
Doesn't surprise me. That sounds about right.
Do they just do that?
Yes, they rise to a number of 9, and it's there's some kind of equation. I haven't quite figured it out yet. It's some sort of threat versus time equation that causes the specific candle tied to the specific coin to rise to the top of the tower.
Wait, what? Is that a metaphor, or is there an actual
No.
candle involved?
Oh no, it's very, very literal. There is a tower of candles, and in that tower there are candles tied to every coin that's issued over the course of the game. Because otherwise it would run rampant.
Mm-hmm.
Every time there is a threat, a elevated player in the, not somebody who's just marked for the sake of marking them, but someone who's actually dangerous. The candle rises, it floats, it rises towards the top, and the closer you get to the top, the more dangerous you are, and therefore the more interested the players are in taking you out.
Interesting. Is this located on our plane?
Yes, it's deep in the Great Sand Sea. I can tell you right where it is if you want to go. I wouldn't recommend it.
No, it would be quite literally murder on my skin, and I've just gotten here. It is very interesting, though. I did not realize that there was so much associated with the game. I thought it was more like a gotcha sort of situation, if you will.
Are you referencing the 80s movie?
No, like a gashapon game.
Shit.
Oh god.
Brief aside. There
I've
is
activated the Jason.
there is a 80s movie called Gotcha, which is like literally about the like college like game assassin, where you like go around and like people with spoons and stuff
Oh
like
my
that.
god.
Except it's set in Cold War Germany, and like the whole premise is that they actually end up spies, and the theme song slaps. So yeah, anyways,
Interesting.
yeah, which has nothing to do with why I am so why I built this particular magic.
It has absolutely
thing.
nothing to do with
Literally nothing, but yeah. Anyways,
Nothing.
Hmm.
Actually, Jetto, if you wouldn't mind, could I take another look at your arm?
he'll put 2 up, and then like from underneath his shawl, like another 2 show up, and he'll be like, which one?
Oh, one of your ones with digits.
He'll wiggle all of them.
Oh, I didn't realize that one also had fingers.
Yep. They all have fingers.
One of the arm-looking ones. I found a intact one in the dungeon. I'm trying to figure out how it works.
He'll turn around and allow you to do so.
Marty will spend the rest of the time until we move away to...
Sure. Jetto will say, no, honestly, feel free, take all the notes that you want. I honestly think I'd like more educated minds to take a look at it, because I think that there could be a code there. There could be something that could be broken. I've never seen them anywhere else, but it's magic, so it should theoretically follow the rules.
Actually, would they have information about this at Candlekeep?
Jeddah will sort of laugh and say, "Yeah, the information that I gave them."
Yeah.
I was about to say, you probably showed up as a gift of your own to Candlekeep.
It was what I brought, and it made me very popular.
Mari looks over at you and is like,
We didn't actually find any notes on what they were doing as far as that, which was a little bit surprising.
yeah.
It might be part of the book, actually. So,
Jeremina, it is at this point that you arrive.
Oh my god. So you are not gonna put... Freya, is that that's my little teapot!
Yes, that has been quite helpful in making tea.
You're using it?
I didn't have one prior to this, so yes, thank you.
Oh my god. I'm so glad. That is so... Jeddah?
hi, Mina.
Marty, why are you pawing all over that man's back?
I'm looking at the blood rune.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jeddah didn't want you messing around back there.
No, I asked it first.
Definitely.
No, he can.
No.
She can go ahead. It's fine.
I do not know where to start. Silkes.
Hmm?
How's my makeup look?
Or infinitely better. Looks very nice.
How does my hair look?
Hmm?
How does my hair look?
Your hair also looks very good.
Am I the prettiest girl here?
Well, Rhea is here.
No, I agree with that. No. Am I the second prettiest girl here?
Yes.
Oh my god! This is so much fun! Jeddah, really great to see you. Glad that you're alive after that whole debacle. I've been hunting for you. So glad to see that you get your arms back. That's fun. That's exciting. Can I steal my friends from you for a second? Marty, can I pry you away from Jeddah's back? Well, actually, you know what? Jeddah,
Yes.
does Freya know about the whole like your thing with the ball spawn and all that?
I was very forthcoming.
Okay, great. So Amric was at Low Lantern, and he had this guy with him that was like bald and back and was super shy and would not meet my eyes. I think it was because I was very boisterous and loud, and I do have to admit, I bungled the conversation hard. I forgot the part where I don't have any tact, and I did not handle myself very graciously. Also, I'm pretty sure he's scheming. He was not at all bothered about his brother dying.
Mm-hmm.
Also, oh, that's right, we're in good company. The rose didn't go off. Also, I hit on his girlfriends. Okay, so we found out that the owner is dating Kashara, but so is Amrit.
So they're a throuple?
I think so. It seems very complicated.
Okay.
So I don't know what's going on. Well, okay, I do have an inkling of what's... Obviously, I know what's going on there, but, like, very, very...
Did you...
Days.
What? Did you get any information? Like, is the balding guy the guy that we were that we were told about, or
I don't know. I was hoping. I'm telling you so you can tell me. All I know is that they. Oh my god, Jetto, have we told you that we were up in the Van Pamper state?
We mentioned that.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
we did.
Uh,
They were holding someone hostage there.
Yes, that they were.
yes,
I did not
that
mention that
was Jeddah will say, yeah, that was what our it's what our hitman contact was interested in.
Right.
Oh my god,
You
dude,
said that.
do you know who? Do you know who they were?
They always operated in very obscured fashion.
I don't know.
Oh, that tracks because the one of the servants said that they were wearing a armor helmet.
Elven type.
Yes.
Yeah, that's. I mean, you know what? Good to them, power to them. But yeah, so I guess the thing that I learned is that. So Amric looked a little bit like he was going to scheme some. Jetto,
Really?
so this is so much fun. We're going to Candlekeep.
He's also going to Candlekeep.
Oh my god, do you want to go with us?
He's going with us.
But also, you all need something to be able to get through the door.
Well, I'm gonna talk to Jarexel about that. And you know, I've got interesting connections. I'm sure we can work something out. Do we all need something? Like all of us? Like individually?
It's usually by group, but I can't allow you all in based on my previous offerings, despite the fact that I'm offered entrance now.
No, that's fine, that's fine. Yeah.
At which point, Rhea, who has been like in her hands mulling, will look up at all of you and say, "Can you describe the man that you saw again?"
Yeah, baby. So he was kind of portly. He got aging hairs, kind of short. Like, like I really feel like I could have overpowered him. And you know, I'm not exactly the tallest person here.
Cheeks?
What's that, baby?
Cheeks?
Did he have cheeks?
Yeah, he did.
I'm sure he had cheeks of some kind.
Oh, yeah, but, so obviously I got a good look at him. You know what, baby? Give me one. Let me. Just give me 1 second. I'm getting out. She'll get out her sketch paper. Kind of stretch it out. Look at Olin. Olin, bend. You're back. Come on.
There's
Don't
a
give me
table
that.
like right in front of them, right?
I don't care about that table.
No, there isn't. It's a fire pit with like seats around it.
Do you want to borrow EV3?
No,
Wow.
I'm already yelling at Olin.
Oh, okay.
Just use the table.
There's no table, dumbass. It's a fire pit.
Thought you said there was a table around it, Jason. Or did I
No.
misunderstand?
It's a bunch of seats around a fire pit, and the teapot is hanging in
Got
the
it.
middle. Yeah, so teapot, not table.
Olin will turn and tilt his back forward a little bit.
Okay, she'll walk over, smooth it out, summon her mage hand, keep it in place, and then she will. Is this your man?
Oh my god. With what tools are you proficient?
Weaver's tools?
Okay. What is your dexterity score?
Like, +1?
Okay, make a performance or sleight of hand check, your choice.
Oh,
Okay, we're gonna go with performance. Performance is charisma based, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
it doesn't look like him, but you know it's him. It's very
It's one of
avant-garde.
It's one of those memes where it's like, we have a drawing of the killer, and it just looks like an emoji.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Or the what's that? Where it's like, oh yeah, the leprechaun running around town, and it's the picture of the leprechaun. And it's just like literally like a smiley face wearing a hat. It's like,
It's like, oh yeah, I recognize him. Like I want her to roll a natural 20, and I want it to be like, look nothing like him, but I want like Rhea to recognize him anyways. Oh no.
That's going to be a 19.
19. So you do a fair number on portraying this man that you saw, and it's still not perfect. But Rhea will look at it and she'll say, "That looks like Thavius Krieg."
Thaddeus Krieg is with Amric. Oh my god. Oh no. So guys,
What did you do?
I asked him if I was his type. But he said yes.
So he's into MILFs.
Yeah, well, yeah, and then I told everybody. So guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is so embarrassing.
Is Thaddeus Krieg notoriously into MILFs?
Rhea will be looking very confused.
Olin
They'll
moves
say,
away, by the way.
No, Thavius Krieg is he's notoriously married to the job.
They were
Fair
holding him hostage.
Did Amric try to draw your attention away from him?
He said something like, I think we have to go. I think we need to go right now, because he looked like he was scheming. And I did. I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. I let my mouth run. I really let my mouth run, and I'm very sorry about that. I don't remember what I told him.
But you told him that you were part of a group, I'm assuming.
Not explicitly. I did say we. I did say that I was in his house.
Could be a royal we.
Yeah. But he also does know. Like he already did know. Because we'd been at his place, and, like, there's a lot of, it's... Anyways, I don't think I said anything damning.
Mm-hmm. But we should go.
We should go, because he kind of had a scheme in mind, and he didn't seem upset. He knew that his mom was alive. And he kept redirecting the conversation. I think... What if Thaddeus Krieg... No.
But
I mean...
let's walk and talk.
Okay.
Rhea, Jeddo?
As you all pop up, Jetto will pick up his backpack and sort of just like whoop it into a tent next to the thing. It will motion at Rhea and will say, "Are we going?" And Rhea will say, "Yeah, we are going." And they will both join you.
Okay, babies. We gotta do a quick swing by the house of whatever's, because I gotta get my battle kit on.
Hold of ladies.
Thank you so much. Because I'm pretty sure Amric's not gonna give up Fabius without a fight.
Yes.
I want to be prepared. Okay, but that's gonna be fun! We're just gonna cause more problems.
Yay.
Okay, we're gonna swing by the house of ladies. We're all gonna get kitted up, then we're gonna confront Amric. You know what? Olin, you're already set. Marty, how are you set?
I'm kind of dressed how I was last time.
Okay. I think Ola needs to go ahead of us to the low lantern. Make sure Amric doesn't move without us knowing about it.
Other than
And-
Jeddah, yeah, all together.
Do you want me to?
Olin and Jetto.
join?
That sounds Olin, Jetto, and Freya?
Yes.
Okay.
Marty, you were saying?
Well, I'm okay. Like I wasn't. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Alright, so the team's gonna split up this way. Amric, Jetto, and Freya are gonna go straight to Low Lantern and keep an eye there. Make sure Amric does not move without us knowing about it. We gotta be sure he knows the sewers. Chances are he can move around down there. The rose didn't beat off, so I don't know how we can keep a tab on him magically, but you know what? That's not my thing to worry about. That is your threes. Besides, sewers can't be that big. Me, Marty, and Silkas are gonna head over to the House of Ladies, get kitted up, and then we're gonna meet you guys at Low Lantern. If you get separated, send Rhea to meet us at the meat curtain. Alright? And that's where we're gonna head if anything happens. Okay? Do we have any big long distance tools of any kind?
We have the sending stones.
No, we don't. I put them into my jacket room. I put them into my vest. I haven't swapped it out. I don't have time to do that right now. Oh, goodness.
Freya, do you got flares here?
I can't say that I do, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, if you guys get in danger, don't.
Yeah, we got a plan. Or no, we don't. Not for that part.
We'll just have to move as quickly as possible.
Alright. We'll break apart once we get to the gate.
Ready? Go.
And that is where we will leave it.
God damn.
Very nice.
With the party breaking up to chase the lead that is Amric Van Thamper's interest in
Fabius Creek?
who knows, and his weird friend that sits in a corner and looks at walls. Maybe
And is
Fabius Creek?
kind of
Question
in the
mark?
MILFs? Question mark.
Who knows? All right, and with that, we will leave it. My thanks again to Big Chair and Big Desk for putting me in a position to actually sit up and not show thigh this evening, which is to everybody's benefit, honestly. And
Thanks for the person who subscribed.
yes,
Yes.
thank you to our new followers, new subscribers.
Thank you to Violent Queen, Classic Bride, Poseidon Grave, and thank you, Poseidon Grave, for the tier 1 subscription. Love you all. You guys are all my favorite. And on that, have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye.